Welcome to week 3 of the video diaries! Yay! Sorry, I got new gloves this week. And apparently I've been annoying my parents with them on video chat. So anyway, welcome to week 3 of the video diaries. It's hard to believe that I've actually been here for 3 weeks. Because it feels like we've been here for so much longer with the amount of stuff that we packed in this week. I'm not going to do a top 5 again this week because for some reason I keep forgetting my camera in my room, which is not smart of me, as my mother will attest to, and so will Amanda, because I keep trying to get pictures off of her, and she's sitting in the chair right next to the window. Say hello.
Oh, hi. What's up?
Alright, anyway. Yeah, this week's been another quite a busy week. Let's see. Monday, what was Monday? Monday we had theater class and talked about going to Richard III. We talked about Taming of the Shrew, which was an interesting class because half the time the teacher got off on a rant. Tuesday and Wednesday I had my internship, which was a lot of fun. Because I love where I work. We had some issues this week with one of the girls because she was being a brat, and she just would not calm down, and we had to get stern with her, and that wasn't fun for me because I don't really like conflict all that much. So, what?
No, it was a
Oh.
blonde hair.
Anyway, because I don't like conflict all that much, but it was interesting to see how they handled her and made her calm down. Thursday this week was it Thursday? No, Wednesday night. Wednesday night this week was really fun because we got to go on the London Eye, and that was about 30 minutes to go around the London Eye, and you pretty much get a 360 look of the city, which is really beautiful. It started raining while we were in the little bubble type thing, and just getting to see that, and we saw Parliament and Big Ben from up above, and just got to see a lot of different places. I actually figured out where I work for my internship is about a couple of blocks from Parliament, because there's a building that I see that's very ornate, and it's got a flag, it's got the Union Jack on it, and I could never figure out where it was, but I saw that was one of the towers of Parliament, so that was really quite interesting to see. Also on Wednesday we went to a Turkish restaurant called Taz, and that was fun, I guess, because I've never had Turkish food, and from talking with our director, our assistant director, sorry, she said Turkish food is basically Greek food spelled differently, which is true, because if you've seen Big Fat Greek Wedding, there's a lot of the dishes in there that I saw on the menu at Taz, and I actually got moussaka, which is identified early in the movie, which was fun. Tastes a lot different. First time having lamb, so that was really interesting. It actually tastes, what I got tasted like ground up hamburger meat, which was cool, I guess. There was another boy in our group that got squid, and he actually there was like 2 or 3 boys that got squid, which was very interesting because I would never want to have squid, because the thought of tentacles going down my throat is a little nauseating to me, because I'm not really a big fish person, unless it's like popcorn shrimp, and then I'll eat it. But yeah, that was an interesting night. We got all kinds of different appetizers there. We had hummus and had some other things. We had these little triangle, not square, what am I doing? Triangle type things that had spinach and feta cheese, and it was all warm and stuff like that. It was really good, and that's interesting for me because I don't like spinach or feta cheese for that matter, and eating that was really delicious actually, and I want to go back and get some more. Thursday was another busy day because we had 3 classes back to back, and our seminar for Contemporary Britain, and for religion class we actually went to an Anglican church and talked with the vicar, who is the priest. And, well, we didn't actually get to ask him questions. Our teacher kind of did one a conversation between him and the priest. Sorry, my laptop's gone off again. Which was fine by me. I got to look around the church just as I'm sitting in the pews and got to look around the architecture and stuff like that, and that was really cool. The one thing I wish that we could have done while we were at the church was go down to the crypt, because there's a crypt underneath the church, and I really wanted to go see it. But I guess there was people or something down there, and we didn't have time or something. But across the street from where the church was, they were filming a comedy for BBC that I really wanted to go check out, but unfortunately we couldn't get close to it. What else did we do Thursday? I'm drawing a blank. What else did we do Thursday, Amanda? I don't remember.
That was it. I think we just came home and slept.
Friday. God, I'm drawing a blank. Friday was Richard III. That's it. The theater class on Friday went to Richard III at the Globe, and this time was a little bit better. We had seats up in the second tier of the Globe, and it was really good. It was like really good seats. You had a hard time hearing some of the characters, but on the way there was very interesting, because instead of taking the tube, we decided to take buses to try and get there, and got to the Globe with literally 3 minutes to spare to get to our seats. And we were soaked, and Amanda and I turned to each other and then to Chaz, which is her roommate, as we were walking up there. We're like, we're taking the tube back to Russell Square, because trying to get there by bus was very iffy. Other than that, that was pretty much Friday. Saturday, I went to Ilford, which is, how long was it? 45 minutes away. And that was a very fun trip for me, because I had to take the tube to Liverpool Station. And then from Liverpool Station, I had to take the overground train to Ilford. And on the way there, I got to see the Olympic Stadium. And I was not expecting that, because for one, I didn't know where the Olympic Stadium was, so that was really quite interesting. Getting to Ilford to go to the shop that my mom had told me about, excuse me, to get some clothes, which I actually got the shirt, and I got 4 new pairs of pants, because since I've been here, I've lost 2 pant sizes, and none of my pants fit. So until my mom sends me belts, or I find suspenders, I had to get new pairs of pants, which is good for me, even though I spent like 200 pounds in clothes. Anyway, Ilford was quite eclectic, just getting to walk around. Our director, Mark, had told me the day before that, Friday we also had afternoon tea with Mark and Jen. Sorry, forgot about that. And we went to Brixton and to the Museum of London. How did I forget that? My brain, I'm drawing a blank on a lot of stuff. Anyway, Friday was busy too. Anyway, Mark had told me at afternoon tea that Ilford was a quote-unquote slum, according to his standards, which, going there, I can almost back up what he said. It was very different. It was very, very different from Bloomsbury and from other places that we've seen. So anyway, like I said, on Friday we did go to Brixton, which is where Mark lives, and that was another very eclectic part of London, because just getting to walk around and see the different meat vendors with headless chickens hanging on wire from the ceiling was nauseating, and then the smell of the fish that were just laying out on the table for the fish vendors was really gross. But they had a lot of cool stuff there, and it was just fun to get to walk through there. And the Museum of London was, for me, actually very enjoyable, because I don't like museums unless they interest me. So it was real. I am drawing a blank on words. I apologize. Um, yeah, the museum was actually really quite fun to see because of all the history. It goes back to prehistoric and then to current. Well, it goes back, it covers. Jeez Louise. My laptop went off again. Sorry. It covers World War II when London got bombed, and it covers the Victorian age, and the medieval age, and stuff like that. And getting to see the history going from prehistoric to now was really interesting for me. Also, on Saturday, we went to Harrods, which, if you've seen The Parent Trap, the one with Lindsay Lohan, the mom in the movie talks about after she's done with work going to get lost in Harrods, and earlier in the movie you see that they drive by a building that says Harrods on it, which, I got the bag, it says Harrods, so, you literally can get lost in Harrods. We took the escalators up to all the different floors, went to a couple of different areas, and got lost trying to find we were trying to find like an ice cream parlor in there, which there is one. We just couldn't find it. And trying to get out, we got a little turned around. But yeah, Harrods is really interesting. If you've heard of Bloomingdale's, it's higher class than Bloomingdale's. That we don't have Harrods in the States, obviously. But that was a lot of fun, and I took a lot of pictures just for my mom because she's like, when you're in London, go to Harrods, go to Harrods. I'm like, okay. So, cross that off my list. This next week is not necessarily such a busy week as last week or the week before that, but we are actually on the countdown to fall break, and I'm really quite excited for that because not only are we going to Italy, we're also going to Vienna to go see Alicia. And I'm excited because I haven't seen Alicia since May, I think. So we're actually on the countdown for that. It's 2 weeks, almost 3 weeks.
To see her?
To go to just for fall break in general.
It's less than 2 weeks.
It's less than 2 weeks because we leave on Thursday the 18th. And today is the 7th, so we have 11 days. So that's going to be a lot of fun, and be on the lookout on my Facebook page if you're friends with me for my pictures. Also be on the lookout on YouTube for more videos that I'll post, and more video diaries. And that's it for this week. I will see you next week for another video diary. Thanks, bye!